welcome back to the Board Game Closet. My name's Jimmy.
I'm Tim.
I'm Rod.
Today we're going to do something kind of different. Recently we got the opportunity to go to GenCon in Indianapolis, and so we wanted to just give you a top 3 list, I guess, of the 3 things that each one of us saw at GenCon that either just came out or are coming out that we're excited about. And so we're just going to run real quick through those top 3 things that each of us saw. So Tim, you want to start us out?
Sure, I'll start. So my big surprise for GenCon was a game that I had initially kind of just discarded. It's kind of gimmicky, but then I got to get there, got a demo of it by one of their guys, and I took a lot of research and looking at it, and ended up getting one of the few copies before it sold out. Was Golem Arcana. Definitely check it out. It's got its own website now, and I think it's the first step to a new type of gaming where it's linked to an app. And this game, the game really does take everything in the app, and then the board is there for the visual, physical kind of element. Secondly was the guys over there with Sentinels. They came out with their Sentinel Tactics. That was a surprise to me because I thought it was only on Kickstarter, but they were selling the copies there, so I grabbed myself a copy of that. And the third one was their other game, Galactic Strike Force, which we'll probably have a review here shortly about, which is very much like their Sentinels of the Multiverse card game, but with spaceships. So,
Really cool.
those are my 3.
My top 3 that I saw that I actually purchased and I thought was great was the first one is called Black Fleet. And that was a kind of surprise for me. I just walked up on a game and they had this huge board with these pirate ships that you put your little cubes on, and then you could go across, and it's card-based turn movement, so you play a card and then you can cheat by playing another card that changes the rules. I just really like the components are just unbelievable. Metal tokens, plastic miniatures. It's really nicely done, and I like the gameplay. It was deeper than maybe like Jamaica, that's real surfacey, but it's not crazy like Merchants and Marauders, so I picked up that. I was also really excited to come across the second edition of Cash and Guns. The first edition has been sold out forever, and people are paying stupid money for the game. I played it one time, just at a group. We just kind of played it, and I loved it, so I was really excited to pick that up. And you can actually buy that now on the cheap, and so I definitely recommend getting that just for the money, the value you get out of the box with the foam guns and all that kind of stuff. I thought that was neat. And then the last one that was kind of a surprise for us was Ascensions. The newest expansion in the Ascensions deck building game. We were actually exhausted one day, and we were just looking for a place to sit down, and we didn't care what we demoed. And I'm sure the Ascension people will love to hear that. But we just saw an empty table at the Ascensions booth, and we just sat down, and the guys said, "Do you know deck builders?" And we're like, "Yeah, we know deck builders." They said, "Well, this is what you do." And we're like, "Okay." And then we started playing it, and this version of Ascensions has some really cool transformations and combinations of things that you could do, and it's crazy because I basically written off deck builders, and we played this through. The guy, I said, "How much is it?" The guy said $40. I got up and gave him the $40 and took a copy home, and we played it after that. And so it wasn't just a Gen Con experience. We played it again and loved it, and I'm excited to see what else we can get out of it. So that's my 3.
For me, Ascension would actually probably be one if it wasn't for in yours. But I have 2 brand new ones, and I have one that's an old game that's been out a while. But I really took a look at it this time, and it pulled me in. So I'll start with that one first. Flames of War. We got to walk around with all the gaming and stuff, and to see all the game tables with all the miniatures and World War II, setting up for the Stalingrad and those different battles that went on, and I was just sucked right in. And then when I went to the table, there happened to be a guy there who was, I guess he's like a local instructor or something for the game.
Able Company, based in Indianapolis.
And when I sat down there, they just sat there and taught me the game right there on the spot. And of course, I don't remember how, but I'll have to go through the instructions again. But the game just looks so outstanding, and so I had to buy the starter set. Okay, then now for the biggest one, well, I'll leave that one for last. The next one was Cthulhu Wars. That's another one first of all, if someone even mentioned it, I would just, been in one ear out the other. We're sitting at a table, tired, and some kid's next to us, and he's got the game out, and before we know it, he's got it out on our table, and we're playing the game. And outstanding. It was a blast. It is a high-priced game, but
He called it a luxury game.
which it is.
A luxury.
First of all, just the box itself is beautiful.
It's
It's huge. The pieces are huge.
This is super high quality
Exactly.
miniatures and whatnot.
And we love the gameplay and everything, so it was outstanding. And now for the number one of them all, I think for all of us, I think was a surprise, was the Imperial Assault. To us, I mean, that's got looks like Descent, but it's done with Star Wars, and we're in it. as soon as that game's out, we'll probably all have a personal copy of it. That looks fantastic. So, GenCon was fantastic this year, and some great stuff, and those are my three.
Yep. So those are 9 new games, newish games that are out there that maybe you could check out that might pique your interest because they did for us. So thanks for watching our video, and we'll see you next time on the Board Game Closet. But as always,
Support your local hobby shop.